So here's my garden this year. I don't have as many tomato plants as I did last year. I had about 3. This year I have 2 and one that's like really slowly growing. This one right here that you see has 2 little tomatoes on it. I didn't think it was going to even make it. I didn't know if I was going to have tomatoes this year, but then they just really just needed some more water. Their leaves are still kind of looking wilty, but we watered them a lot the past 2 nights and they're starting to perk up. So I've got these 2 little tomatoes right here, and I'm really excited about them because, just like I said, I didn't think they were going to make it. This is my other tomato plant right here in the red cage, and then in the blue cage I have this teeny tiny tomato plant that just doesn't really want to take off yet. And then over here I have squash and zucchini, which I thought that I had planted zucchinis over here. I didn't put any stakes down or anything. I just had this one big one growing. So I put another zucchini plant here, which it's kind of limited on how much it can grow because it's just so not a big space around here. But there's one of the zucchinis right here. I don't know if you can really see that, but it's right there. And then I've got a couple cucumbers back in the back here. This is a cucumber plant. Let's see if I can get over this fence to show you guys. I put this little fence up because the dogs, I don't want them getting into my vegetables. So I've got, let's see, I know I've got one back here that I've been keeping an eye on. Ah, here it is. There's one of my cucumbers, and it's grown a little bit since last night. But I've got mostly like little pickles. Let's see, let me find a little pickle here. Ah, there's one. Got my little pickle down there. That'll continue to grow, I hope. And then over here I have some more zucchinis, which I do need to pick these because they've gotten about the size that I like them. If you get them too big, they say that they taste tough. That's what my grandmother says, at least. So in here we have 1, 2, and 3. We got 3 zucchinis there. I don't think there's any more yet growing. I've also got rose bushes in here, so I'm trying not to like hit those. Then I've got some squash over here. Got some big flowers, and they say that it's great to have bees in here because they help them grow. I'm not sure how, but anyways. But here is a squash that is growing. I've gotten about, I would say, at least 8 squash off of this plant here. There's one that's growing down towards the ground over here. You can see that. Down towards the ground. Then I've got my green beans over here, and I've got about 15 green bean plants. And they are slowly growing. I've got a couple of them growing here. Let's see if I can find any. There's one. So I got my green beans there. And I got another one there. So anyways, but yeah, I'm trying to leave some of them on the vines just because I need to get, a couple more need to grow before I can actually pick these things. Ah, here's some down here too, as you can see. Those are the first discoveries I've made of those. Since I'm in my pajamas and long pants, I'm not going to come out here and try to pick them because it's already starting to get hot. Anyways, there is